Like, isn't it what you first think of? It's like, man, that is a really good looking speaker. No, it's not. Believe it or not, it's making your air super duper clean in a really convenient size. Now, this is from one of our favorites. It's Pure Enrichment, and this is their PureZone Halo HEPA air purifier. This has technology built in that hospitals use to purify their air. That's how good this is. You get a whopping 5-year warranty, which we love. Do you know we've sold over 13,000? Now here's a big point. The vast majority of those were not $49.99 until tonight, because now we have taken $50 off. I've got 2 color choices, it looks like, graphite and white, and maybe a third one. Light gray. Okay, so this has got to be light gray, thank you. This is my guest helped me. This is the graphite, and then this is going to be the white. I got it, right? Yay! Come on, girl, get out here, Megan. How are you?
I'm so good. Get
Welcome
over
back.
here.
It's been a while.
It's been too long.
I know.
No, we're so excited to have these back in stock. We love our Halo. This is a crowd pleaser. I think we have over 400 5-star reviews. This is a customer pick. This is a company that gives you a 5-year warranty, and they give you something that's beautiful to look at. So this really has purpose. This is not just a beautiful decor, spherical design that goes in the background. This is going to scrub your air clean. This is going to take all the particulates out of the air. Maybe the ones that are tickling your nose at night, the ones that maybe you're not feeling at your best. It's going to be able to capture those through this front. We call it our halo because it's going to glow like a halo, but it's going to come in, it's going to capture 99.97% of all the particulates in the air down to 0.3 microns, and it's going to expel that fresh air into your room. It's going to move all the air in your room over 4 times every single hour. And if you're wondering, what is it going to do for you? It's going to look like this. We have our smoke chamber. We know that smoke is one of the most difficult particulates to get out of the air. And so when I fill this up, notice I'm going to disappear back here. You can no longer see my hand, but the force that's happening, all that air that's moving around within seconds, hello, here I am. All of that air went through a 2-stage filtration system. I'm going to do it one more time just in case you missed it.
It happens
you
really
see me?
fast, by the way.
You don't see me? Give it a second. All right, there I am. It's going through those 2 stages. The first one is a carbon filter. It's gonna pick up those volatile organic compounds, anything that's off-gassing in your home, any kind of toxins. Also the yucky smell. So if maybe you make broccoli the night before and that
bacon smell lasts in your house for 3 weeks.
Forever, and it sticks to everything. We're gonna actually suck all that up through that black filter, and then we're gonna allow the rest of the air to pass through the white one. That's the True HEPA though. That's what's gonna allow us to capture down to 0.3 microns. Suzanne,
and what percentage of that 0.3 microns?
99.97% of all the particulates, and 0.3 microns. A micron is 1/1,000,000th of a meter, so we're talking about 1/3 of a millionth of a meter. Really, really tiny stuff. You can see human air.
It's actually
we can see
stuff
that.
You can't see.
Exactly, and the more likely that you can't see it, the more likely that you really don't want it in your body. So these are the things we want to get out of the air. And you know, I never really thought about it before. I'm a mouth sleeper, but we have a filtration system in our nose, and that's why we get so stuffed up when we get allergens in our nose. We don't for our mouth. So if you are a mouth breather, anything that's in the air, you're actually bringing directly into your lungs. So then it becomes more important for you.
Well, your lungs are working harder.
They have to work harder. Right now you're seeing that beautiful glow. It's really pretty. It's a gentle glow, but you can actually make it a little bit brighter, and you can also allow it to disappear. So you don't have to have that going in your home. If you want it to turn off, you can. You can see it's very simple to use. You have your on-off button. You have your light, from the light to the brighter to completely off, low, medium, high speed, and then the last one's gonna be your timer. And I love the fact that you have a timer because I don't even remember to take my vitamins every day. So for me, I can put this on the timer, and then I'm not wasting energy, and I'm also saving the battery. I'm also saving the filter because I'm a little bit on the cheaper side. I don't wanna have to replace things constantly. So to know that one of these, if I run it 24 hours a day, every single day, for 6 straight months, that's 4,300 hours. Wow. That will be good. But if I'm using it on a timer, let's say in an office setting, it'll last over 2 years.
Yeah, because in an office setting, you only want it like when you're there during the day, obviously. Or
and you're there about 8 hours.
Bedroom, you only want it beside you while you're sleeping. Exactly. Because you're in the room, for many, many hours.
There's no reason to waste it while you're not there.
So you go almost 2 years if you're only using it on the timer.
Exactly.
That's
and remember,
great.
we're clearing out that whole room, 100 square feet, 4 times every hour. So if you're like, oh, I'm worried about during the time that it's off, that it's going to be too much things in the air.
Build-up.
Well, we're cleaning the air 4 times every single hour, so you don't have to worry about that. Even when you go to the office, go ahead and turn it on, go to the bathroom, and when you come back from the bathroom, we've already scrubbed all the air clean from that 100 square foot space.
Okay, I do want to mention, we have replacement filters, and you can get just a single one, and it's always smart to get it because you know they're here at the moment. They typically sell out pretty quick on us, but remember, it's according to how long you're going to use it. In the minimum, if you use it 24/7, you've got 6 months. Now, what happens, you can get it a single ship, or we also have this on auto ship, and the auto ship comes every 180 days. So either you could stock up, or you can change the auto ship to match when you need it. So if you don't want to get new filters for another year, it's fine. You can actually control that. It's quite easy, actually. So if you want to get additional filters, they are available because you will need them eventually. But right now, you've got a solid 6 months if you're using it 24/7. And I just want to tell my own personal story, if you don't mind. So my husband, we moved to a new place. We had it rebuilt. It's very, very small. And I thought, oh, our air conditioning filter will take care of it. It was a new place. And it's under 700 square feet. So I thought, surely my filter and my AC will work. My husband started getting really, really bad headaches, and he'd get them every single day, and they're related to sinuses. And I kept thinking, gosh, what's bugging him? Well, there was something in that place, whether it was just newly built or what have you, that was really irritating him. Now, again, is it curing anything? No. But when I went to HSN, I thought, oh, geez, what am I doing to the poor guy? I bought an air filtration system from us. I plugged it in, and guess what? He's not had that issue since then. So if you think, and again, we're not claiming anything, but if you do suffer from allergies, or you have the pollen season, or when we shut these windows because it's winter time and all that stuff gets blocked inside the house and can't escape, this really makes a massive difference. You're talking about sleeping. You sleep better. There's less dust in your house. All those little things that give you the... Why do you drink a ton of water every night when you're sleeping? A lot of times because your throat gets dry because it's got
Such a
itchy.
good point.
Oh, yeah, this can make a huge difference to all that.
Well, if there's things in the air that are really bothering you, and this is such a great example, when you're seeing things floating around the air, think about when you go to your window and you see all those particulates kind of floating around, or even when you go like this to your arm and you see the little dead skin cells. That stuff is in the air. You notice within seconds, this is already clear. Let me do that one more time. All right, I'm gonna fill it up. It's totally blocked out. This is what it looks like when smoke is in your home. Give it a couple seconds. If it's in your home in 100 square foot, it's gonna actually clear it out after just 4 minutes. But now you're seeing my hand because it's moving through that 2-stage filtration process. We are so hyper aware of what we're breathing today, between the pandemic, between forest fires, between just things in the air.
Pollution.
This is gonna capture things like living microorganisms like mold spores. These are things that we don't want to have to breathe, whether it's us, our kids, our pets.
They off stuff more than anything.
That would be true. But how nice is it that you can have something that's this powerful, that has such purpose, but it's so pretty. I mean, I even turned this sideways. I'm like, is that an hourglass figure that I see right here? It is. It's beautiful from the side. Notice that there's nothing going on back here. So if you wanted to put it near the wall, if you wanted to put it up on a shelf, this is the size of a dinner plate, so it can fit just about anywhere. You see when I turn it on, I'm gonna put this on medium, I'm gonna put this tissue paper right here. It's sucking it in from 360 degrees in the front, so it's all coming in through the front, and it's expelling the air from the top. And also, when I open this up, super simple to do, and I pull on this, it's not coming out on its own. That's a big deal, because if it did, that means it's not tightly sealed. And if it's not tightly sealed, that air can bypass the filter. And then those toxins, those volatile organic compounds are still in the air and you're breathing them. So they've done so many amazing things in the engineering point of view to make this a quality product. And then they give you this price.
Well,
you're like, how is this even possible?
And I'll tell you what I really love. If you've got a newborn, their little lungs are still developing. Please get them an air filtration system. I mean, we have a lot of choices. I think this is a great choice. I love that little night light because it glows really pretty in a baby's room. It's not disturbing. It's very comfortable. And listen, we have all three are on, right? Yeah, all three of them are on. They're so quiet. Listen. And this one I think is on high.
Yeah, they're all on, right? Yeah.
Is it on high? If it's not, turn it on high.
Oh, the light is off. There you go. It's on medium.
Isn't that, listen, and it's just whisper quiet. So think the baby's room, think the kids' room, your office. A lot of times we you know, how much time do we spend in our office? It's like hours and hours.
Yep.
So you might have a filtration system at home, but you want something that has a small footprint, but still does a mighty job. I think that's the other thing about this. Do not let the size fool you. You think you need a ginormous one that has to sit in the middle of the room and everybody can
trip over?
Yeah, and everybody knows it's an air filtration system. This looks like a really cool speaker, actually. It's kind of neat. All right, you are not going far, Miss Megan.
I am not.
She's going to be back with me. We're going to talk about that shark later on. I'm so psyched about that one. Hey, by the way, here are the extra filters. You can buy a single